Hello, welcome to the BetHelper betting preview. The game we're going to be looking at now is the second semi-final, which is Germany versus Spain. If you're interested in my free ebook, check out the link below in the description. Hit up that link, follow the instructions, and you can get my free ebook. So having a look at the Asian handicaps. The Asian handicaps on this one actually started off with Spain giving up 0.25 of a handicap, while Germany were gaining that. That has now been erased. It's now equal, so neither team are giving up or gaining an advantage. At that level, Germany are now shortening, while Spain are drifting. The reason for the handicap change was that there was a lot of support for Germany plus a quarter. I guess people think it's going to be a very, very tight game, especially when there's no handicap. It really suggests that people don't really know how to call this one. The unders and overs, the over handicap here is 2.25. It is shortening, drifted out a good bit, and it's after shortening again, so that might, if that continues, we will see a handicap change up to 2.5. The fixed odds in Asia, Germany are shortening, Spain drifted and then they shortened back to their initial level, so they're flat basically, while the draw has drifted. And Vegas handicap again here is 0. Seen a bit of support for Germany, while Spain have drifted. Spain are still marginal favourites there, as they are in Asia. The handicap here for the over market is 2.5. It is shortening at that level, so maybe they are expecting goals in Vegas. The fixed odds in Vegas, Germany have shortened a good bit, shortened 2 successive days. Spain have also drifted 2 successive days to the point where they're actually both the exact same odd level, so they're both at 2.6, so that's definitely the first time we've seen that in any game. So again, that indicates this is going to be a very, very close game to call. The draw and the fixed odds in Vegas is drifted, so again that's kind of surprising given that it's such a close call that you would think that people might think it's going to go all the way to be a draw and maybe even extra time penalties. Looking at the exchanges, there's 5.6 million matched at the moment, so that's a good bit of liquidity at the moment. We're less than 24 hours away, so that's a good bit. That will still explode in the next 24 hours. But having a look at that, Germany have shortened. Spain initially drifted and they shortened back to their initial level. The draw has also drifted, while the over 2.5 goal has shortened. Having looked then at the percentages matched, there's 48% in Germany, which is a bit of a surprise to me. I would have thought that Spain would have still held the percentage fact, given that they are favourites, but Germany have actually got a heavier support. Spain at 41%, the draw comes in at 11%, which again does surprise me. I would have thought that would have been more closer to the 20% level, given how closely matched these sides seem to be. The overs, over 2.5 bull market has 46% on the over, so that is very very high, especially considering the recent games we've seen. They've all been in the 20s and 30s, or even down to 17% in some games. Having a look down at the bookies, the Germany flat at 2.8. Spain flat at 2.62, while the draw is drifting at 3.25. So basically in all 4 markets we've seen that Spain are narrow favourites, except in Vegas where they're actually at the same levels as Germany. So having a look at some form, the two have pretty much replica form in the last 6 games. They both won 5 and lost 1 in their last 6 games, and in this World Cup they both won 4 and lost 1. Both their losses came 1-0 defeats. So having a look at their rankings, these have changed around. Spain were joint first and now second, given the virtue that Netherlands beat Uruguay tonight. So Spain are second on ELO, they're second on FIFA. Germany are 6th on FIFA, 6th on FIFA, while they're 4th on the ELO rankings. So again, there are 2 really closely matched sides. The referee for this one is Victor Kasai. He's from Hungary. He's got 3 games so far. He did Brazil, North Korea, Mexico, Uruguay, USA, Ghana. The first game there was 3 goals, 1 yellow. In the Mexico, Uruguay, there's 1 goal, 3 yellows. And in the USA Ghana went to extra time, if you remember. There was 3 goals, one of those obviously coming in extra time. There's 5 yellows and 1 penalty. Have a look at his overall stats. He's ref 55 international games, 209 yellows, giving an average of 3.8 yellows per game, so that's decent refereeing there from him. He's given 8 reds, only an average of 0.15, so that's not very high at all. He's given 14 penalties, which gives an average of 0.25 penalties per game. So having a look at goals scored and conceded, the two were very impressive in qualifying. They're both undefeated. Spain obviously won all theirs in qualifying, but in terms of goal scored, Germany scored an average 2.6 per game, but exceeded an average of 0.5 in qualifying. Compare that then with Spain, where they scored an average 2.8, but exceeded an average of 0.5. So again, they're very, very closely matched in that one. Have a look at so far in this tournament. Germany have the upper hand here big time. They've scored an average of 2.6, well exceeded just an average of 0.4. So that's absolutely phenomenal form. They've scored 3 times already. Only failing to score once against Serbia when they had closest sent off. Look at Spain then, they've an average of 1.2 goals per game scored, average conceded of 0.4, so Spain are disappointing compared to what you would have expected, given that they've got 2 of the biggest name strikers in the world, Villa and Torres. Villa, my favourite player in the world, is doing his business. Torres so far has fallen back on excuses of injuries. Obviously it could be fair, but he still hasn't shown enough worth to be starting. He probably still will start, but would be surprised to see a change up at the same time. So having a look at the probabilities. Again, the probabilities here show a very scattered game. Germany have 43% according to the computer probabilities, but Spain hold a slight advantage of 45%, while the draw is at 12%. So again, that's very, very fine margins. It's very, very close to call. You wouldn't want to be backing something just solely on these computer probabilities. Then on the implied probabilities, according to the bookmakers, Germany have 34% chance of victory, Spain have 38% chance of victory, while the draws at 28%. So again, it's only 4 percentage points between them, a 2% shift, and it's completely flipped around. So again, it's very hard to make a call based on that. So having a look at the suspensions, injuries and doubts. The only suspension here is Muller for Germany. He has been one of their brightest sparks. He scored 4 goals so far in this tournament, and he's caused havoc against whoever he's played against, really, especially in those 3 games where they scored 4 goals. The only injury, confirmed injury, is Albiol for Spain. He's been in for the last couple of games, so nothing's changed there. I have heard that Fabregas, there might be some injury doubts about him, but there's nothing official at the moment, so you can't really take that at face value at the moment. So have a look at some streaks. I got some emails because I left out the streaks yesterday, so apologies for that. I've been really busy. I was at the JP McManus Pro-Am today in Ireland, so I saw like Tiger Woods, Padraig Harrington, Rory McIlroy, Ernie Els, basically all the top golfers you can think of. I saw famous people like Samuel L. Jackson, Hugh Grant, Harry Redknapp. Got Harry Redknapp's autograph, which I'm very, very thrilled about as a Spurs fan. So great day out. So apologies for the late video today, the late tips today as well, as I was only on my mobile, and for messing up things yesterday. So having a look at those streaks. This will be the first meeting between the sides since Spain beat Germany 1-0 in the Euro 2008 final. Torres scored the goal on that occasion, only 1-0. It's very tight, and I think it might even be tighter this time, given that Germany are a much better side than they were, and Spain seem to be stumbling in comparison to what they were 2 years ago. Thomas Muller, he scored his 4 goals, as you know, but he scored from his 4 shots on target, so he's got a very clinical boot. Xavi has completed more passes at the World Cup than any other player, so again, he's a pivotal point for them. It's no surprise there. All of 14 of Miroslav Klose's goals have come in open play and from inside the box, and half of them have been headers. I think he's got the record number of headers scored in the World Cup. David Villa is 1 goal away from equaling Raul's record as Spain's all-time top scorer. So again, he'll be able to prove himself as well as try and get that golden boot. Germany unbeaten against Spain at the World Cup, winning twice and drawing once. So see if that one continues. So So check out the link below. It's too close to call any things from here. I will have some final tip selections tomorrow, so you can check out twitter.com/bethelper for those. And check out the description below. Hit up the link if you want that free book of 20 must-know tips before betting on football. So I look forward to this massive encounter tomorrow.